Elf. Man, this movie is pretty fucking hilarious. Elf. It's not Alf, it's Elf. Alf is that fucking alien from outer space from the 80s sitcom. This is just Elf. You know, a Christmas Elf. Played by Will Ferrell. And this is like, I think this is only Will Ferrell's only kid film he ever did. Because I don't remember the other kid films he did with PG. Besides PG-13, which that's the higher rating from PG. Like everything else he does is PG-13 or rated R. I think this is the only PG movie he actually did that does have the 13 after it. Like I don't think he's ever seen him do any other kids movies. This is like the only kids movie I think he did. Is Elf, which is a really classic holiday film. Which is directed by Jon Favreau. If you don't know who Jon Favreau is, well, you probably living under a rock for your whole life. You know, if he played Happy Hogan from those fucking Iron Man movies. He did a movie Chef. He directed a movie called Chef. He plays a chef and he serves people food from his truck. Yeah, because he's fat. He loves food. And he plays a doctor in this movie, which, you know, Elf, Buddy the Elf pisses him off most of the time. He's putting cotton swabs down his throat, eating them, they get candy. But if you do that in real life, you probably choke on it. And he was, like I said, he was pissing off the doctor, played by Jon Favreau. He was making him frustrated because he won't stay still to get a shot in his fucking arm. You know, that probably frustrates me too because I have an anger problem, so yeah. So I'm already cussing already just thinking about it. But that seems what's so funny, you know, Jon Favreau was fat ass is getting mad because he wanted to go home and eat a Twinkie. So yeah, this is a really classic film, you know. Will Ferrell's in it. James Caan plays his father, and his name is Walter Hobbs. He publishes books. He's an illustrator. Oh no, I think he just works at a company. He just sells books or some shit. I remembered. And he's mostly being a douchebag to people. You know, it's almost Christmas time. He's on the fucking naughty list, and his buddy didn't like that. Only a 7 out of 10 on IMDb. That's strange. Only 7 out of 10? Oh, this movie should get like an 8 out of 10 to be fair. This movie's pretty funny. 8 out of 10? I mean 7 out of 10? What kind of rating is that? People hate this movie? What's wrong with it? There's nothing really bad to me about this film. Yeah, to me this movie's a classic. I don't get why it's a 7 out of 10. It should be higher. Oh, but fucking garbage shit is like 8.8 somehow is a fucking better thing ever. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, James Caan's Walter Hobbs, a children's book publisher, and Buddy's biological father. Yeah. And also, Zoe Deschanel, she plays, you know, Will Ferrell's love interest in this movie. And yeah, you know, she is pretty high in this movie. You know, Zoe Deschanel. She was also in that show. I'm not really a fan of it. I forgot what the name of it was called, but I wasn't really a fan of that show. Also, Mary Steenburgen plays Emily Hobbs, you know, Buddy Hobbs' stepmother. Well, she also plays the biological mother in Step Brothers, which is a way funnier movie than this. Step Brothers is a fucking classic, man. I can't stop watching that shit. I watch that shit like over and over again. Every time it comes on TV, I just click on it and just start fucking watching the shit out of it. That's how fucking hilarious it is. It's like a non-stop to me every time I watch that shit. I cannot stop watching it. And you know, Bob Newhart, he plays Papa Elf. I think Bob Newhart's dead. I think he is. I'm not 100% sure. No, he's still alive. He's like 92. Bob Newhart's still alive. I thought he was dead. But Ed Asner's dead. He played Santa Claus. He died this year. Rest in peace. Ed Asner was a funny ass dude. He plays Santa. He found fucking Buddy at the orphanage, you know. Oh no, he found the orphanage. He found him out of his sleigh bag, his Christmas bag. Faison Love, he plays, you know, Wanda. He's the manager of the store. Like there's just like this one scene he's arguing with Buddy about the North Pole. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Like, that shit's so fucking hilarious. Like, the whole thing with Faison Love, he's like one of the best parts of the movie besides everyone else. Like, he actually makes the movie pretty good. Like, this whole movie is just hilarious. Then they got other characters like Peter Dinklage. He's Miles Finch. He's an angry elf. Call me elf one more time. He beats the shit out of Will Ferrell, who's like 6'3", and Peter Dinklage is like a midget. he just throws him like a rag doll. It's like, what the fuck? That shit's like so hilarious. That's one of the best parts, one of the best scenes where he call him an elf. He's like, you get pissed. And Peter Dinklage cares like, I score more than you, I get more pussy than you, I got a big ass fucking mansion and shit. You keep calling me a fucking elf. Call me elf one more time. It's like, he's trying to bragging and shit. He still can't handle it. We call it an elf. Like, it was like hilarious. He's got like an anger problem. Hey, like me. You know, the secretary, Deb, she's like always happy all the time. Played by Amy DeSaris. I think I remember her somewhere else. She's a good looking chick. What was the other one? Oh yeah, and then that fucking asshole boss who played by, I think it was Michael Lohner. That guy's an asswipe in the movie. The character, he's such an asswipe. Andy Richter's in here, you know, fucking Conan O'Brien's sidekick. He's in this movie. He plays Walter Hobbs' co-worker. Kyle Gass, you know, from Tenacious D. Which, you know, that I didn't know. I did not know Kyle Gass was in here, one of the Walter Hobbs' workers. I did not know that. It's the first time I really knew anything about that. He was a Tenacious D in the Tenacious D movie with Jack Black. Funny ass movie. I don't know why Jack Black think he couldn't write a movie, but I thought it was pretty funny. Artie Lange as the fake Santa. Oh, that I didn't know that either. He played a fake Santa. That shit was funny as shit. Because I remember that scene, fucking Buddy's like, "You're not Santa." "Oh yes I am. Ho ho ho." He's like, "You smell like beef and cheese." I was like, he ripped his fucking his fucking beard. I was like, "It's fake." They started beating the shit out of each other. And dude grabs some fucking Lego, bam, trying to whack fucking Buddy with it. He breaks everything. I was like, that shit is fucking hilarious. Buddy loses, probably gets fired to being a dumbass. Matt Walsh is in here. Wait, Peter Billingsley from Christmas Story was in here. The kid played Ralphie. What the fuck? Ming Ming, the head elf in Santa's Workshop. Oh, I don't think I remember him in there. Which elf was he? It's Santa's Workshop? I didn't know fucking Ralphie was in here. He says uncredited. Okay. But yeah, this movie was fucking hilarious, man. Oh yeah, also like, yeah, Michael, you know, Buddy's little brother. He was being a little douche in the beginning, but then like the snowball fight happened, and then he thought Buddy was cooler after he annihilate those kids with snowballs. The best part is when Buddy gets hit by a snowball. He was like, "Son of a nutcracker!" I was like, Reggie says "son of a bitch," but I don't think "son of a nutcracker" is funnier, man. That shit was hilarious. Then like I said, Michael becomes cool when he like destroy those kids in snowball fight. Like he's like, this guy's awesome. Like, who would be friends with somebody who know how to destroy people in snowball fights? Like, what the fuck? I remember like a really nasty part in the movie where Will Ferrell has to like eat like spaghetti with syrup and put Pop-Tarts on it and shit. That's fucking disgusting. He had to do that shit. I heard he threw up the first time doing that. He fucking threw up. That's what I said behind the scenes. He threw up everywhere. He's like, I would do the same shit too. Who the fucking do that? Who the fucking just do that shit? Put a bunch of fucking syrup over the spaghetti and put Pop-Tarts and all these candies on it. Like, who the fuck can eat all that shit? That's disgusting. Maybe I'll try this, just syrup on the spaghetti, but I will not do that other fucking shit, man. Fuck that. He did like, that did happen, man. That's fucking nasty. Oh, woo-wee. I'll tell you that. Woo-wee. I will not do some shit like that. He keeps like annoying his dad and shit. Keep calling him on the phone and shit. Then after the whole Miles thing, he's like, he had enough of him saying, "I don't care if you're nuts. I don't care if you're my son. Get out of my life now!" It's like, Jesus Christ. He had enough of this fucking bullshit. He just hurt his feelings. Like, god damn. Oh fuck. Cause they like Buddy's all sad and shit. He's like riding on a fucking that sand shaker thing. I used to have it when I was a kid until I broke it or something. I don't know if I still have it anymore. I think I like sold it or something. I'm like, that's pretty good how you like write so good on that. That thing is so fucking hard to do. I don't know if they still sell those things. I think they do. Those shaker writer things. Those were classics as a kid. Oh, fucking Buddy, man. Oh, I remember that one scene in the Elf movie where Buddy was like walking down the street. He didn't pay attention to the traffic because he didn't know nothing about traffic because he lived in North Pole. So he was like walking down the street and his taxi hits him out of nowhere. Like, that shit's fucking hilarious. He's like, oh, sorry. I was like, what the fuck? I remember as I was a kid, I keep like replaying that scene. Like, that's how fucking hilarious it was. I keep replaying that scene. Cause like the kid here's like retarded as fuck. He didn't even see that shit. Well, I mean, he's from the North Pole, so it makes sense. He doesn't know anything what's going on in New York. And fucking what's his name? Ed Asner's Santa Claus keep telling Buddy, do not do this, do not do that. This motherfucker still does it. He eats gum off the fucking the rails. He told him don't do that shit. He still does it anyway. He put all these fucking gum in his mouth. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He told him don't do this, don't do that. He still fucking does it. He just doesn't even pay attention. And then he tried to hug a fucking raccoon in the middle of a fucking forest. Like, hug a fucking raccoon. He's, oh, look how cute you are. Oh. How stupid is he? And he's like, he told him don't read signs that says this and that. He reads like the best coffee in the world. Whoa, you guys have the best coffee in the world. He goes inside and says that. Like, what the fuck? He's telling all this shit. He still does it anyways. Like, this dude don't pay attention to anything that man told him to do. Imagine there's a scene. Imagine seeing a Buddy. He goes to the fucking strip club and does a lot of weird shit. He's like, oh, girls. Oh, that is. He goes right in there. I wonder what happened. I'm kind of curious. This movie was PG-13. I wonder what would happen with that. He goes to a strip club. Oh shit. Buddy Elf in a strip club. Imagine that. Imagine how weird that gets. Because, like I said, he's from North Pole. He doesn't know nothing about America or New York City. He knows nothing about that shit. That piece of shit stained fucking state. Because New York is a piece of shit. I'll tell you that. It's like a piss stained fucking state. It's smelly. It's disgusting. It's full of fucking hookers, prostitutes on the street trying to tell you to fuck, make some money. Got some pimps out there ready to beat your ass. A lot of fucking drug dealers and shit, you know. I mean, that's everywhere, but New York's like one of the bad places besides like Chicago or like Detroit and shit, to be fair. But yeah, this movie is pretty hilarious, you know. This is a classic holiday film besides, you know, A Christmas Story, 8 Crazy Nights. I might do a review on 8 Crazy Nights, maybe. If you guys want me to do it, I'll do a review on 8 Crazy Nights. You know, the Adam Sandler Christmas movies. Now that's a classic. If people don't like that shit, fuck you. That shit's fucking hilarious. I don't get why you people don't like that shit. 8 Crazy Nights was a funny ass holiday film. I own the DVD of that. I own DVD that. I own Elf. I own Christmas Story movie. I mean, especially if you ever seen A Christmas Story film, came out in 1983. You haven't seen that? You gotta go watch that. That's just a masterpiece. I went to shit a lot when I was a kid, like nonstop. That's how fucking funny that was. Like the kid keeps swearing. He's like, "Oh, fudge," and time like always drink your Ovaltine. Like a crummy commercial. Son of a bitch! That kid was like pissed when he found out that it's all about fucking drinking your Ovaltine and shit. Like, you try to crack a fucking code and find out just about Ovaltine. What the fuck is that? I mean, I get fucking pissed too. I would fucking curse too. But that's fucking bullshit. But yeah, this is a classic ass movie. Elf, 2003. Will Ferrell, you know, James Caan. I love James Caan. He's a pretty good actor. Zoe did this channel, pretty sexy lady from that. Oh yeah, New Girl. That's a show called. It's called New Girl with Damon Wayans Jr. He's a funny dude. Some other fucking people. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that show one day. I'll try New Girl. See if I can get into it. I probably won't. I think it's like too PC for me or something.